Chile. You gotta have to give it to Ace Team. Their games may not be like mainstream popular or very accessible, but they are very interesting. They're coming from a very unique perspective in terms of visual design and in terms of game mechanics that not many other teams, development teams, even touch on that. I love these guys. I hope they make more games. Hell, saying this right now, I'm not even sure I'm even a fan of Abyss Odyssey, but I would not be mad if this game gets a sequel. So, but let's find out why. First, let's talk to this guy.
Katrien, why does the Warlock have so many nightmares? Can't he have normal dreams?
The Warlock acquired his power using dark arts, so he no doubt owes the devil a large debt. There is no peace for the wicked. He'll find no solace in sleep.
I wish there was a way to make the Warlock have less frightening dreams.
So, yeah, a lot of dialogue, I kind of wish there was an option to actually have them talk in Chilean. Chile, Spanish. I wouldn't know if that's the same thing, but I've never been to Peru, but yeah, it's actually kind of deeper than what I thought, you know. It's a little bit of reception over there. Existential crisis, and of course, wouldn't it be an Atlus game without a shopkeeper?
Greetings.
Now right now I have a hunting sword. I used to have a bitch ass poison knife, but I can't have that, so no. But I can only buy. And as you notice, I hope you're really not attached to money here, because you will be spending a lot. But don't worry, you'll be finding more and more stuff. You'll be finding more and more and more people coming along. So, Spanish Tripier. Give me a second. Oh. Okay then. Sorry about the silence. We have some technical difficulties. Just a little bit. This is what happens when you have to do your own PR. And alright, now that I'm done being my own public relations, you know what? I want to get a really cool sword, so why not? Spanish Rapier. Damage 16. So hell yeah. And here, this guy's actually pretty cool. I like this guy.
I know I can't stop you from going down there, but please be careful. You say you are just a memory, but you are more than that.
See, I like this guy because, you know, even though I just told him I am a dream, I am nothing but fiction, he cares. Oh, that's so sweet. So, once again, if you are just getting in, we are starting Abyss Odyssey Extended Dream Edition. I'm your host, Carlos Abdu, Carlos Aznable. And yeah, you know what? Let's start on. Let us go down into the depths of hell itself. The first area is always going to be easy, no matter what. Unfortunately, if you have not properly equipped yourself, yeah, you're stuck. So, good luck. But don't worry, the first area is always easy. And in fact, okay, that's lava, so I'm not gonna touch on that. So, this is one part, the level design over here is kind of one part Smash platform, one part Castlevania, and the other part some kind of weird Fraggle Rock Guillermo del Toro. You'll notice I always use Guillermo del Toro because see what? Pan's Labyrinth, the Mountains of Fear, Hellboy, and the Golden Army. Yeah, a lot of his influence. It's kind of like this. So as you notice over here, there is no real pitfalls, but if you go over there, you are gonna get damaged. So watch out for that. If there's one thing I don't like about this game, I guess I wouldn't be the angry elf. I wouldn't be complaining. Wow, seriously? Okay. And do not let down your guard immediately, because these guys will often show up at any point in time. Most likely when you're near an important space like an altar or some big treasure. The best part about though is that they will give you health. So let's head up there. So one of the things I don't like. See, I just told you. Shit. Now you see, most enemies are not like the cow. Are not just. Oh, you bastard. So yeah, there are evil versions of the... Button mashing is not going to help you out like I have often tried to do. Very precise movements, very precise actions will win you today. The only thing I don't like in terms of the attacks and the movements. We need a key. The only thing that I don't like about the attacks and the movements is they feel so stiff compared to what Smash Bros. Can offer. And it's no discouragement of the game whatsoever, but I feel that if Ace Team had enough more time to polish, maybe they could work on the animations a little bit, or maybe a little more budget. They can work on the animations a little bit and make it a little bit better. And I don't have any... There's a trick. You can just wall climb and... But sometimes if you double jump, I guess that's it. Damn. And the running speed is a little off, but you know what? Screw that. I want to go to this awesome dude. This guy you're going to find throughout the levels. And I don't know what his name is in Chilean, but I like to call him Smooth Cranberry Ghost Rider.
My sayings give wisdom to some, but not much of anything to others. Care to listen for 100 gold?
Sure, why not? Man, doesn't the illustrations look beautiful yet very disturbing? Sure, why
The
not?
cautious man is worth double.
The cautious man is worth double. I'm sure this has something to do with some enemy that is gonna worth double experience. But the good thing about this guy is talking to this dude will net you experience, so you should always just spend the money.
What's that? Didn't care much for it, huh? Guess you need it more than you'll ever know.
Wish you can actually play this game. I guess you can. Oh, motherfucker! I'm gonna try to catch him in some loop. Then he had the super armor. Thanks, Cranberry Ghost Rider. So, like I said, you cannot have your guard down for anything. The random topography of the design of the levels sometimes make battles just harder than they need to be. You know what? We're gonna do a little backtracking. I'm sure we missed something. You press start and go back to the options. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. The Warlock's Journal. No one is actually going to tell you what this game is about. For that, like Dark Souls, you got to figure out the story yourself. And the story is kind of disturbing. It takes a lot from Chilean folklore and Chilean legends. But it involves sorcery, dark magic, tragedy, and women drawing up their entrails so they can become birds. Listen to this. At the time, my aunt served as the messenger for a very powerful warlock. In order to deliver his message, she would transform into the shape of a bird and fly into the night. This may appear to be pure fantasy to the uninitiated. Yet what I say is the truth. As a warlock now, I know these things to be possible. That a woman who undergoes such a metamorphosis is known as a voladora. Though they look like an eternal bird, voladoras frighten people because their cries sound like those of a woman. For a voladora to transform into a bird, she must first regurgitate her entrails into a bowl or other hidden place. She does so carefully that she may later ingest them and revert back to her human form. One can scarcely imagine the misfortune that would befall a voladora. Unable to retrieve her organs, condemned to assume the form of a bird for all eternity. However, an even worse fate befell my Tia. One night after carrying out her duties, she returned to find her entrails partially eaten by a stray canine, leaving my aunt forevermore bound to a grotesque half-bird and half-woman shape. Wanting nothing to do with the dark arts, my parents shunned her from their home thereafter, saying my aunt's bird-woman form is the last memory of her. And despite the hideousness of that memory, it left an indelible mark on my young mind. From that day forward, I knew that witches and warlock existed, and I possessed unimaginable power. Yeah, pretty fucked up shit, huh? It just gets even better than that. This one is about Paganini, and you're going to discover him. He's an actual character. You'll notice a lot of these characters will actually show up and try attacking him. So for now, let's go back to the game. Certain there was something here. Oh, right. That was the chest. Never mind. Also, By pressing, if you're playing the PS